is a self-practice session. And this is where a client has the opportunity to come into your studio and they take a pre-recorded session in your studio in a private space. Hey there, my name is Chris Beer. I am a FitGrid team member and I am also a Mindbody certified business consultant. Today we're going to talk about ways to build ancillary revenue streams that can help bring in some extra money as well as perhaps increase the engagement of the clients that you already have. So today we're going to, I'm going to draw upon my experience from talking with FitGrid clients as well as my one-on-one consulting work that I do, some ideas that I'm seeing implemented in the industry with success. We'll talk about 5 ideas that you can bring to your studio right here, right now. All right, the first thing, number 1, is a self-practice session. So what is this? This is for the client who is saying that they're having difficulty engaging with your virtual classes due to distractions at home. We all know what they're talking about. You tune into the Zoom and all of a sudden your doorbell rings, or your boss texts with an urgent request, or the dog needs to go outside, something like that takes you out of the mindset of what you wanted to do and it distracts you. So what I'm seeing some studios offer is a self-practice session. And this is where a client has the opportunity to come into your studio, just one-on-one. They come in with one staff member who's there just to act as an admin. So the client comes into your studio and they take a pre-recorded session in your studio in a private space. What is this doing? This is giving them the chance to have a private dedicated space. Perhaps it's giving them access to something that your modality has that they don't have at home. Perhaps it's a heated yoga room or a Pilates reformer. It's giving them the ability to get in the state of mind. So again, number 1, self-practice sessions. Number 2, help them with their tech neck. What do I mean by this? We spend a lot of time in front of computers. We spend a lot of time on Zoom meetings. We spend a lot of time in home offices that are not ergonomically designed. And a lot of us are suffering aches and pains. So consider, no matter what your modality is, consider throwing in a couple of classes that are aimed at stretching, guided stretch, or perhaps meditation. These things can help complement your current offerings. They can just help your current clients feel better and get more engaged with your studio. Number 3, let's think about mini classes. Typically, classes are 45 minutes, an hour. You know what? Now it's a little bit harder sometimes to fit in that full 1-hour class when you're at home. Think about offering 15 to 20-minute workouts that give the people who would perhaps be skipping out of class a little bit early due to other commitments, give them a way to easily incorporate your class into their day that's, perhaps is peppered with homeschooling and at-home work calls and all of that. So again, number 3 is shorter workouts. Number 4, speaking of homeschooling and those kiddos at home, consider dipping your toe into youth programming. I have helped a couple studios get something called Recess started. Recess is it's a small group workout, and this can be delivered virtually. It can be delivered pod style with a small group of students in studio. But it's an opportunity to get kids active, to get them off screens, to get them moving. As someone who, I always say that I'm a mathlete, not an athlete. It brings movement to everybody. It gets people feeling good about their bodies. And again, gives them a break from that tech neck. Okay, so number 4 was recess. And lastly, number 5, this is a little bit of retail therapy. If your studio offers retail, think about your clients at home right now. Your clients at home who have probably adopted a remote working environment are allowed to dress a little bit more casually. They should not be doing their Zoom meetings in their sweats. Give them an opportunity to upgrade their sweats by presenting curated capsules of retail that they can purchase just with one click from you. And by curated, I just mean put together a couple of items together that can be mixed and matched. They'll look good for anything from your Zoom meetings to, to anything else that you're doing at home. And so those are my 5 things. Again, just to recap, self-practice sessions, changing up your offerings into offering a little more wellness into meditation or guided stretch, offering shorter classes, kind of little snack breaks of workouts, 15, 20-minute workouts, going into youth programming with recess, and lastly, offering people a way to upgrade their sweats with retail capsules. So those are the 5 things I'm recommending right now to increase your ancillary income.
Hey everybody, Jessica LaChance here. Do you want more business education for your fitness studio or wellness business? Subscribe to our YouTube channel or our email newsletters, and we'll see you here soon.